us your comments on the victory and the keys to that.
Well, this was a big one right here beside me. We talk all the time. One of our team mottos is out-team the other team. And Drexel's a very good team. It took everything we had tonight on the defensive end, and I was really proud of how we responded to their punch to start the game. I mean, they came out like a perennial power that they are, and that was a great lesson for us, and we responded extremely well. Again, everything started and ended tonight on the defensive end, and then we made our free throws down the stretch.
One of the things, not only did you take the punch in the first half, but then in the third quarter they come back and go up by one. Then I think you guys went on an 8-2 run and then never gave it back. How big was that little stretch?
It's huge, and we've been talking all year long just about those close games that we've been in down the stretch. We've only lost 2 games by double digits or more in conference play this year. And we've had 6 players lead us in scoring at any different moment this year. And so we just want to move the ball and move our people, get stops when we can, and then we got a lot of scorers on the other end we can come out and play with. And so, again, I thought nobody was afraid of the moment, and everybody stayed really tight within the framework of our team and what their job was tonight, and I think that was huge for us.
13 points for you, 5 for 9, 2 of 5 from 3. How did you feel about the way your team played? What do you think the key was?
May I interject too? 5 steals.
Yeah,
5 steals. That was huge.
I mean, we just came out together. We wanted more. We always wanted it more. Our culture is always on top. We're the grittier team. We're the tougher team. We came out prepared, and we just got to stay connected through these games, keep our confidence.
What was the strategy on Kishana? She obviously had 32, but nothing from 3. They only had 2 threes with that kind of thought to kind of run them off the 3-point line and make her work for it.
Yeah, we wanted her to put it on the ground, and then we wanted, Lovin, Bell, Lucy to be there when she turned. And again, Janelle Hall coming off the bench, Ari Vanderhoop, Bree Tinsley, had a lot of people running around chasing her. I mean, holy smokes, what a great player. Yeah, she is a great player, and it's a great team. And then they came out second half, and Lovin got those steals because she was helping and providing support on her help side. Well, then they countered with Lavelle going for 9 in the third. And so, again, a chess match. Amy's incredible. What she's built is incredible. And I told him, I don't care if they beat us because they're better. I care if they beat us because they're tougher. And we really responded in that second half and showed a little bit more toughness and fight that I want to be a staple of a Monmouth women's basketball team.
The other number that jumps out is the rebounding, 34-25. That might have been part of that toughness, too. How big was that stat?
It was huge. And we preach rebounding all the time. It's the only thing I really get really upset about. If there's an aggressive mistake, I'm fine. But if we don't rebound, I get pretty fiery. I just think it's effort and heart. And, as we build this culture, we want to build it on those plays. And, again, down the stretch, we wanted it. And we came up with some big ones.
On to the semifinals of this tournament. What does that mean for you, Love?
It means everything. I love this team so much. It's the best team I've ever been a part of. And we're gonna win this whole thing. We're winning the whole thing. We're gonna go out our hardest, and just stay connected.
How about you from your coach? What was the message to your girls going into tomorrow?
We say it 1 minute 40 times. 1 minute 40 times tomorrow, and I think that helps us go to the next play. I think that helps us be where our feet are and not worry so much about a mistake that we might have made or a shot that we might have missed. Not get upset about a call we feel did or didn't go our way, and just keep playing basketball. And so, we got one tomorrow. 1 minute 40 times, and then we'll worry about whatever's next. But I'm excited to see this next game and who we'll face and get back and get our legs up and the coveted ice bath that everyone loves so much. And we'll be ready, whoever it is tomorrow. We'll give our best. We'll give our best effort. And shout out to the fans tonight. You guys were incredible. The energy, the juice in the building from the Hawks was outstanding.
All right, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Obviously this wasn't the end result we wanted today. That wasn't the plan coming in, but credit to Monmouth and their team. A very veteran team with very experienced players. That I think you saw that today. They came in, they were ready. We kept it to possession game. It was right where we wanted it to be in so many moments. And I just, obviously the end result not what we wanted, but that said, I said this to Key as we were walking here, to have a player like Shauna Washington come back and have the experience we had this year. We knew it was going to be a different kind of year based on our past experiences, but I think just goes to show the leadership she had with this team and just the impact she's had on our younger players, because I have no doubt, players like Kylie Lavelle and Grace O'Neal who were on the floor with her today are going to remember the moments they had with her throughout the season and how she led them in so many ways, and they're going to have stellar careers, and I say a lot because of this player here. And as I told her, I think she did everything she could possibly do out on the floor today for us, and that's not a surprise, but I'm so very proud of this team because I think we have some very veteran players and some very young players this year, and we really fought through so many different things and found ways to develop and grow. And they put Drexel basketball in a position the last 5 years, that teams are going to come out and we're going to get their best shot. And we certainly got Monmouth's best shot today. And but that's a credit to players like he. They put us in that position. And I'm just, like I said, very sad for the result because I want to see number one and the rest of this crew play more games in this tournament, but just very proud of the senior class and what they've done for the program.
You guys, as you said, were right there. You took the lead midway through the third quarter, and then, as you said, we're in a one-possession game most of the rest of the way, but couldn't quite get over the hump. What did you think you needed to do, or what did Monmouth do to prevent that?
I think it's always getting those stops, like you scoring a stop. We say that all season long. And I think those were some moments. I think we did a couple, even things in the end, some of the fouls we got, I think were just like youth mistakes, for us that I would hope that we wouldn't do. But I think in those moments, we take the lead, that we have to stay a little more composed on the floor with the ball in our hands. And I think at times we just weren't able to get the shots we needed. And again, credit to Monmouth and their players and knowing what needed to be done. But I think that really was the turning point for us in that quarter, especially.
You've had so many great moments in this tournament over the years, and so many big games. You had another big game tonight with 32. What did you think you guys needed to try to get over that hump tonight, and why did you come up a little bit short?
I mean, like Amy said, we didn't come up with the stops. I think we were getting scores. We had momentum midway through the third. Kylie was hitting shots, but we struggled to get the stops, so put us in a tough position.
You've had such a great year with being everybody's number one on their game plan. How have you been able to have the kind of game like you had tonight when you don't maybe have as many options around you and you had to take on so much responsibility this year?
I think that's just leaning on my experience. I've been in this tournament 5 years. I've played in a lot of big games, so I know what it takes to win and what teams are bringing, especially when it comes conference time. I knew they were going to be physical like they've been all year, so it wasn't anything that I had seen, I hadn't seen, but like I said, we just came up short.
Keyshawn, you've been at Drexel for 5 years. What does this place mean to you?
Oh, man.
Well, as I always say, I'll answer a little bit for her. I think she's been a gift to the program. I say that all the time. And to have this extra year has certainly been a gift to us. And you talk about someone who, and you talk about what's going on in basketball these days, and have someone as great of a player as Kishana stay for an extra year. And when people say, well, why would you stay at Drexel? I think she always answers it, why wouldn't I? I'm here. I get to play. I have people around me that care about me every day and help me grow and develop. And to me, I think that's just a credit to Kishana's character, but also just to our university and our department and the support we get and the love they feel as players in our program. So, one of the things I've always said to her, the hardest thing about being a leader is leading through pain. It's something you have to do, but I know she's doing that pretty well, and she'll do that for her team walking out of this press.
Amy, how have you seen Keyshawn grow throughout? Probably known her since, she was 16?
18.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. Well, I always say that to her. I said, baby Key's not a baby anymore. When she came in, to watch her continue to grow, and we've said we're pushing out of that nest a little bit. Obviously, that's why I coach. That's why I do what I do. Obviously, the wins and losses are the wins are awesome. The losses are painful at times, but to see players like Ishana come through the program and be listed with greats like Bailey Greenberg and Gabby Marginian, and see her just go from a freshman walking down the hallway, maybe not saying hi to every single person, to now walking down the hallway with her shoulders back, and every single person knows who she is, and she knows who she is. And I think that's going to take her a long way in life, a long way past her career here. And I know, again, she's made a mark on the program. As I said to her, when we left the gym the other day, because I knew we wouldn't really be back there, I said, I'm going to be excited one day when I look up. I know your number's going to be right next to Gabby's, and that's going to happen. And I think that just goes to show she's done everything she could possibly do as a Dragon. And I know our schools and department and program are so very proud of her.